Hello everyone, I hope you're well. Thank you for clicking on this video. My name is Nick from the zxspectrum 48K. I'm looking at a budget game which costs $1.99 called Mad Nurse, published by Firebird Software in 1987. Game also came out on the Commodore 64. Now let's do the keys. You take on the role of a trainee nurse, which there are 3, but they're represented by each life, and you must collect babies over 3 stages, well 3 floors on the building, and put them in a cot. Yes, and the babies can get electrocuted and run into all manner of nasties, pick up medicine that's not meant for them. So it's up, down, left and right, and M I think I put Brenda Bumwasher. That's a great name. If that is your surname as well, then comment in the comment section below. So if you've seen the review of Shay Maxine, it looks quite similar to that, but instead of serving customers that come in the restaurant, you've got to put babies in cots. Here they are. Right, I'm the nurse up the top. Graphics look very much like a microgen game. Font looks very like Everyone's a Wally, which is a microgen game, but it's not microgen, it's Firebird Software. So I go in the lift, I'm this nurse, you can see the babies walking across from the left, or crawling across. I need to bung them into these cyan beds. Now, I think there's a maximum amount of babies you can have in each cot there. They will jump out if there's too many, but just put them back in again. Along the bottom, we've got baby 6, right? So I need to put those in there. It's gradually going to go down one by one. See the nasties there? So the babies might start mucking about with things. See one at the top there, get electrocuted or drink medicine that's not meant for them. So it's wholesome stuff. There's a baby getting electrocuted there. This is a very, very, very dangerous hospital. If you had this game back in the day, then let me know. It's a mad, 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 mad world. There's a song there. Mad world. No, it's a mad nurse, right? It's going to get progressively more difficult as these games do. There we go, we've done it. Unlike Shay Maxine, which goes on forever, this is divided into stages as we go toward 9. What a good looking nurse I am with my robot legs. She's been bitten by a baby. It's a mutant baby from hell. If you're liking your zxspectrum stuff, they're all there in a playlist so far, over 1,000 of them and climbing steeply. To get there, click on my username, takes to the channel page, click on the playlist tab, zxspectrum there along with a load of other stuff. So this moves quite well. It's a nice idea and a bargain, I would say, on the Firebird Silver range for £1.99. You can do a lot worse, like by Jack and the Beanstalk, which I did. Don't check that review, or do check it. I won't tell you what to do. So the hazards are electrocution, so that baby on the second row is good, drinking medicine, and also walking into the lift shaft. Take the stairs, you stupid babies. There seems to be an unlimited amount of babies coming from somewhere. Don't know where the parents are. Gas left is 3. By squirting that, I can pause them in tricky situations. Right, babies 3 left. Now watch for anyone that jump out the cocks. This one might be overloaded. Oh, I've done it already. Away from me. And on to number 10. Interesting game, hasn't been remade. It's back in 8-bit territory where anything can be made into a game completely and utterly. Right, here I go again. The baby's going to get, well, I suppose they're going to go quicker. A bit of colour clash going on, but I don't mind that. It does look like a microgen game, doesn't it? Completely. Right, babies 11, now 10, 9, picked up 2. I've done the gas, so they've paused, but too late for that baby down the bottom who's got 1,000,000 volts going through his nappy. If you have got 1,000,000 volts going through your nappy, then comment in the comment section below, you nappy person. When you do the stun gas, the screen does go ever so slightly lighter, so it'll give you an indication. But there's no timer that goes on. Unlimited amount of babies. We've got 3 left here. No bed on the top row this time. Looks like that might be random. So look out for the cyan stuff. Up button to pick up the baby. Down button put the baby down again. There we go. You can work that out for yourself. So I've pretty much shown you all of the game really. There's not a great deal more I can... Oh, baby's jumped out. Not a great deal more I can show you. Get in the cot, you stupid baby. Right, stay there. 1 left. It's because that cot's probably overflowing. If you put 1,000,000 babies into one cot, they tend to fall out. Yay! He was 10 in the bed and little one said, roll over. Something, something. Good. So you keep going on and on like this until you're sacked, I think, for gross negligence. Your nurse has got a stupid name. If she gets sacked, nurse 2 comes along. You've got 3 nurses and then it's game over and you're, chucked out the NHS or whatever hospital place where you are is and never to work again. I don't know why they put electrical circuits on the ground floor anyway. I don't know what babies are doing crawling all around a 3-story ward. All I know is there's a toilet there on 2nd floor, but I suppose the baby could flush themselves. Down there, my favourite baby is a jelly baby. There we go. That's a good joke. No, it isn't. It's terrible. Mad Nurse. There's quite a few games in the Silverbird range. We might have covered a few so far. Put your favourite one below. I might not have covered that. If I haven't, I might write down what you're putting down to see if I can cover it in the future. Can't remember if the Wild Bunch was a budget game or not. If it was, that's great. One of my favourite games of all time, that, on the ZX Spectrum. Going around trying to find a guy in the West. It's in the Old West, actually. You've got to catch all members of the Wild Bunch to clear your name of a dreaded murder. You can ride 0.1 of a horse in that, but you can't ride 0.1 of a horse in this. And I've done it again. I'm zipping through. It's not expert gameplay or a walkthrough, but it seems like it's working out that way. Sometimes it does happen. So yeah, compare this to Chez Maxime, which is a bit better, but that come out way later. So you're into nurses? Let's change that. If you're into Mad Nurses and 8-bit gaming, then this is the game for you. I'd be interested to see what the Commodore 64 version looks like. I presume that was £1.99 as well. Might have music playing, I don't know, but let's cue that up for the future. Run for it, Marty! I might do if I can remember. This is heavy. No sequel to this. Gas 2. I don't think that goes up again. You see, I think there's a bottle there up the top there. We get points for collecting that. Score is pretty much irrelevant, really. Don't really need that. It's just surviving as long as you can. If I stun gas the babies again, I'm not sure that's a recommended practice nowadays, stunning a baby, but there we go. Someone will always get offended there, whatever you do, but this game would not survive nowadays. It would not survive as a game. But they've tried to change it a little bit, haven't they? That Chez Maxime was converted, I mentioned before, was converted from the Odyssey 2. I'm not sure it was an arcade game, the video pack sometimes it was called. So this is obviously a reworking of that, and they've tried to make it a little bit different. The layout is practically the same, except you have this lift which brings up the food from the guy down the bottom, and you've got like staircases rather than the lifts to go up and down. But there we go, and there we have it. We aim the views to be about 10 minutes so long. If you watched this far into the vid, which is basically me mucking about, reliving stuff, colour clashing whenever possible, and talking nonsense, we're stress busting. But if you watched this far and you haven't already, please consider subscribing. Helps the channel grow. We've got a rather nice community here. Everyone's quite friendly, and I try and aim it to keep that way. It's a very slow growing channel. I'd love that to continue, but because it is growing so slowly, it means it's nice and gentle and stress-free. I tend to answer most of the comments that go in the comment section if I can understand what's going on. Yes, it's the least I can do if you actually watch this far into the video. Let's see now. I'm getting a little bit bored of this game, but for each stage there's slightly more babies to rescue. It's a good game to go into every now and again. I'll play Chez Maxime first, although it's a similar sort of idea. If I was on a marathon playing a load of games, is when I might play at the start and then disappear again. It's a Mad Nurse. Mad Nurse. I'm single at the moment, so if you're a Mad Nurse, then maybe look me up. Maybe. What am I saying? Single at the moment? I'm always single. Well, yeah. Well, let's cut that line of inquiry. 6 babies to rescue. Pause SP. That's the space bar, I presume. Right, 4 more babies. It's fairly easy, isn't it? Maybe it could have evolved. Maybe some other nasties coming in, but it's just the nasty is just the electricity and the medicine bottle and the lift shot. But the babies aren't going to lift shot. The original game that influenced all of these, of course, was Tapper, where you're at a bar over different levels trying to serve people drinks before they actually get to the end of the bar. So that's the main influence there. That's the original one, the granddaddy selling root beer to everyone. Terrible conversion of the ZX Spectrum because the sound is just so annoying. Commodore 64 isn't too bad, but my favourite version is probably on the Atari 2600. I don't mind that one. That's pretty good. Ward 14, 15 babies now. Who's giving birth to all these babies? They're everywhere. I don't know what their names are. If it's Elon Musk, he probably called the baby. What did he call his recent child? Mechanoid Pachili Bum the Seventh or something like that. But something equally weird. I don't think there's been too many of those in his class at school. Mecha something. Mecha Bingo. I think he called it Mecha Bingo Legs 11. Something like that. Elon Musk, what a crazy fool. Is he a crazy fool, or does he just think differently? He's the richest man in the world, so thinking differently, unless he got lucky, which couldn't have got lucky all that time, then he obviously knows what he's doing. Get us to Mars. Get your ass to Mars. Elon Musk. If you're watching this, Elon Musk, which you almost certainly are not, then a big hello to you. Yes. Let's go. You go. Now we've got 7 babies left. I don't think there's too many games left. Oh, I've been fired through neglect. Well, I told you that would happen. Here she goes. You're fired, baby. It was a terrible hospital. Anyway, I'll get another job at the local supermarket stacking eggs. So that's that. Hope you like having a look at that game. Interesting, as Tracy Toe Tickler will be the next nurse. Interesting, but not one to go to a great deal. But overall, I quite liked it for $1.99. That was pretty good value, and I played it a bit in the day. So that was Mad Nurse on the ZX Spectrum 48K, published by Firebird Software in 1987. If you want to comment out this game, similar games, anything retro or nurses, why not? Then put that in the comment section below. You're always more than welcome. Until next time, take great care of yourself, and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.
What a good looking nurse I am with my robot legs. She's been bitten by a baby. It's a mutant baby from hell.